G'day. I thought I'd put together a quick video on an old saying that we used to hear a lot, and it came from the fund managers, where they'd say it's time in the market, not timing. And it was one that used to annoy me quite a lot, because when you invest actually does have an impact on particularly your short-term returns. And they're the returns that you get right now. And they're the ones that make you feel great because the market's gone up, or terrible because it's gone down. Over the long term, which is 10, 20, 30 years, the rest of our lives, will it have such an impact? Well, no, it won't. But it's going to impact on how you feel now. So what are they saying when they say it's time in the market, not timing? Well, it came from the fund managers, and and they're largely correct over the very long term. But what they're saying is, give me your money, we'll invest it for you. They get paid via the fees, which is fair enough, they're doing their job, but give me your money regardless of where the market is at, and we'll invest it for you, and then just leave it there for the rest of days. And that will, over time, build up and compound and provide good results and good retirement. But in the short term, if the market is had a great run and if we look at the NASDAQ over the last 12 months, the NASDAQ has provided a return of 36%. Now, more than likely in the next 12 to 18 months, the chances of doing that again is next to nil. The chances of there being a correction or a crash is more than likely, probably a correction. We don't know when the crashes come, we don't know what's going to cause them, but they're always there and they're always just around the corner. So would I be confident in investing after the market has just done a 36% return in the NASDAQ? No, personally I wouldn't be. And that return over that short time frame of 12 months came after the market was down over 18 months. So we had a bear market where I worked really hard to make sure I keep my clients invested so they can be there for the recovery like we've just had. So when should you invest? Well, you want to invest when the news is bad, when they talk about X amount of $1 billion lost on the market, it's in the media, it's all negative. That's when you should invest. And that relates back to Charlie Munger's brilliant quote where, the money's made not in the buying or selling, but it's in the waiting. And that is waiting for businesses to improve and make things better over long term, which increases profitability and revenues. And it's also the waiting for the events where things turn bad and the markets go down, and provides an opportunity to buy great businesses at cheaper prices. So whilst the fund managers weren't wrong when they say it's not timing, it's time in, they're correct, but it really affects the short-term outcome. And sometimes those short-term outcomes are the ones that spook clients and say, well, gee, the share market's a bad place to be, let's get out, because they bought at a high and now they feel terrible. So yeah, when you buy does matter. Thanks for listening. Catch you next week.